Welcome to PA Timber Ghost. Today is September 26th. It's the second Saturday of hunting season, and today I'm hunting in 5C. It's been raining off and on all day, so now it's getting kind of foggy in here. It's very humid. I'm soaked to the bone. So far all I've seen are squirrels. And this video today is basically about acorns versus beechnuts. Some guys like to hunt the acorns, some guys like to hunt the beechnuts. And this is a beechnut. It's very tiny and it's very tasty. This is a red oak acorn. This probably fell out of the tree today from the storm. And you can see this one's kind of tiny because it got knocked off the branch. I don't know if that's because it's dry this year. And there's a red oak from last year. So basically at the beginning of October, I actually look for follow the beechnut trees around, and I'll actually hunt the beech trees rather than the oak trees because I know the deer in the areas that I'm hunting actually prefer the beechnuts. They actually taste kind of sweet. If you can get enough of these, you can actually cook these in the pan with butter. They're very delicious. Sometimes I fill my pockets up full of these and I actually eat these when I'm sitting there waiting for deer. They have a very nutty flavor. They kind of taste like a peanut, where your red oak are very acidic and your white oak acorns are very acidic. These can be eaten. This is basically a nut. Once you take the shell off and dry it, sort them out. There is a process to get rid of the acid in there, but on myself, I like the beechnuts. They taste better, and I've actually watched deer spend all day scraping the whole side of a hill off trying to find them, scraping the leaves down to the dirt. And then the next time they come back, they're actually easier to find because all the leaves are gone and it's all mud, and you can actually see the paw prints on the sides of the hills. They're actually scraped bare. And excuse me, dropping my acorns here. Not finding a lot of stuff on the ground today, but yeah, basically I'm looking for food sources today. It's still kind of warm and early. The cornfields are up. A lot of the fields aren't mowed, so the deer are still spread out thin. But today I'm checking my hunting spots for food sources. Deer are actually kind of funny to watch if you watch them feed on a flat. The doe are actually very easy to spot because when they eat, they'll actually walk back and forth in a line like a vacuum cleaner. And even without putting binoculars on them to see what they are, the doe will walk and its tail will keep flicking back and forth, which actually means it's feeding and it's very content. Where a buck will actually just, his tail will stay down and they'll just kind of stroll back and forth. But a feeding doe kind of looks like a vacuum cleaner. They're actually very comical to watch to eat. But once the beechnuts are gone, then if there's a white oak around, the deer will target that white oak until there's no more left. And once the white oaks are gone, we'll start targeting the red oaks, which actually are kind of roundish. A white oak is kind of longer, more like a football, and bigger around. Okay, so what repopulates the forest more? Blue jays or squirrels? I actually have a blue jay in the background squawking. Hopefully you can hear that. Squirrels are buried a lot of nuts and they forget where they are, and they will germinate, and that does help the oak trees reproduce. But if I had to guess, I would say a blue jay. Blue jays will actually pick those nuts up, fly to another mountain, hide them in a dead tree, and they'll actually fall out of there and they'll reproduce. Where the squirrel is actually burying the nuts in a very small area, where blue jays are actually taking the acorns in their mouth, flying to another mountaintop, and they're being deposited, which actually helps the oak trees reproduce. So between the squirrel and the blue jay, I would probably say the blue jay actually does a better job of helping spread acorns around so they grow and oak trees keep growing. So that's pretty much the end of this video. Hopefully we'll see some deer. It's very warm in here, very steamy. I'm soaking wet. I do have some dry clothes in my pack, and once I sit down I will change my shirt. This is the second Saturday I was out so far. It's very relaxing out here. Hopefully we'll see something. Last week I saw one buck, and he was about 150 yards away. He was looking at me and I was looking at him just before it got dark, and he just kind of strolled back into the woods and vanished. So thanks for watching the PA Timber Ghost, and if you like this channel, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in our next video.